It's official. The Cleveland Cavaliers are shopping Isaac Okoro and looking for people who are willing to trade for this overpaid, unfortunate draft bust that the Cavaliers drafted in 2020, looking to improve their roster. They drafted this player from Auburn who they thought could change the entirety of their NBA future, and this guy showed a lot of potential, but now it's very, very seemingly, yes, I use some negative terms, but the Cavaliers are shopping, looking to trade this guy. I'm Matt Blaine, your Cavs Digest. Thank you guys so much for joining. Why did the camera go blurry? It doesn't really matter here. Let's talk about this. I really want you guys to hit the subscribe button because it's so hard to keep up with everything related to the Cavs. We are growing so fast. Views are going well. You guys are absolutely killing it. I want to say I love every single one of you. Billy's posting phenomenal videos. I'm doing my best out here as well. We're covering everything Cavs related, and this is just a new report that we received that the Cavaliers are officially shopping Isaac Okoro, looking to get rid of him, looking to find someone that's willing to take the trap and bite to get Isaac Okoro. But let's talk about who the Cavaliers can get. Can they even get rid of him, and what this deal is? So here we're going to start off with this right here. The Cavaliers are shopping Isaac Okoro in trade talks per Chris Fedor. This is from Evan Siddery. After signing a 3-year extension last summer, Okoro played a career low 19.1 minutes per game. I clicked on that YouTube link. I'm going to quote something from that YouTube link. But yeah, we have it. It looks like the Cleveland Cavaliers are taking calls and trying to break down something they can do for Isaac Okoro. I made a video talking about how fans were scared about Isaac Okoro in the future. As I said, very seemingly seems like an overpaid bust now. Drafted, I believe, 5th overall in 2020, 2021. And it's just it just hasn't worked out. I mean, he fell off. And I mean, this is a guy that showed a lot of potential. This is a guy that showed that this was supposed to be an elite 3-and-D player, someone that you could put in the corner but also can get points elsewhere, and I'll show you him getting points elsewhere. But this guy in 2021 was showing a lot of good signs. You know, the Cavs were kind of struggling, but in 2021, this guy was able to shoot very, very well. He was on a good streak of games where he was just looking like a bucket, shooting well from the corner, and that's what the Cavs do with him. They put him in the corner. Can't believe that video cut out there. Put him in the corner. He shot well, and he looked like he was a big thing for the Cavs. Unfortunately, nowadays, I know a lot of you have even talked about it. I'm going to agree with you that Isaac Okoro was a total disappointment, and it's very, very unfortunate to see. He played a career low 19 minutes this season. I believe that's what it said, 19 minutes per game. And the fact that that's considered low, you could argue that he deserved less minutes. I watched him in the playoffs live with my own eyes in person at Rocket Mortgage Field House in Game 5, and watching him try to create his own shot was embarrassing. Again, but you could see his ability to shoot and play defense. It was there. And not only that, he was a great athlete too. This guy had all the traits to be the perfect fit for the Cavaliers. Someone who was able to rise, get athletic jams, super athletic monster, played phenomenal defense, and shot the ball well from the corner. That's what the Cavs wanted to do with him, and unfortunately it didn't work out. Listen, you don't expect every top 5 draft pick to go well, every top 10 draft pick to go well. I believe it was 5th that he was drafted anyways. You don't expect them all to go well. It's just sad enough that right now the Cavs have little draft capital because they traded so many of their draft pieces for Donovan Mitchell. I still am okay with getting Donovan Mitchell, by the way, in case you're wondering. But they traded so much draft capital to acquire Donovan Mitchell, so it's harder to acquire that many picks and harder to acquire guys like this, and it's starting to look sad. But who can the Cavs get for Isaac Okoro? But let's keep talking about this report. We have here, from everything I'm told, they're having a hard time finding anybody that has legitimate interest in Isaac Okoro, meaning that they are looking for someone that is, unless Isaac also comes with some kind of sweetener from the Cavs. Of course, I talked about the picks and the lack of draft capital. Some kind of assets attached to his contract, because I think that there are teams out there that are looking at Isaac and they're saying, like, we'd be doing you a favor by taking on his contract, so make it worth our time to do that. Make it worth the while for us to do that. Give us future second-round picks. Go find a first-round pick somehow that you could trade to us along with Isaac Okoro. Then we'll help you out. Wow. So it does seem like the Cavs are, it definitely seems very, very official that the Cavs are looking to get rid of Okoro. I've seen multiple reports, not just Chris Fedor. It does seem like they want to get rid of Okoro, or at least they want to try to get rid of him. But as Fedor just said, it doesn't seem like it's that easy right now. I have another quote about this specifically. As I've been told over the last couple of days, the interest in Isaac seems to be pretty chilly at the very least, Fedor revealed, suggesting that converting Okoro's contract into a more impactful player might be easier said than done. Nevertheless, the concept represents an intriguing pathway forward. Rather than viewing the Okoro's situation as a simple binary, keep him or dump him, the Cavaliers could explore this middle ground where his contract becomes a vehicle to acquire a player who better fits their competitive timeline and roster needs. There we go. Again, it just continues. There's a lot going on right now with this Isaac Okoro stuff. Can they even find anyone that wants this guy? It does seem like teams are interested in a guy with a lot of potential. I showed you this guy's potential. Someone who can play defense. I'm not going to show you this full thing again, but someone who can just spot up in the corner, get some points, and then when you have to have him be athletic, he goes ahead and can be athletic. Like this guy legitimately has all the correct traits to be a solid player. It's not that he doesn't. Like, he really does have legitimate traits to be a great player. It's just the fact that his shot creating ability, you can't just have a guy unable to dribble and create his own shot. It's the fact that he wasn't consistently shooting well. Let's look at the stats for the season just to break it down. 37% from 3, 46% from the field, 6 points per game. Just was unable to do much. Like, he's 24 years old, averaging 6 points per game. You were drafted top 5. You're an athletic monster. You shoot most of your shots in the corner. And the fact that, of course, it could be blame on the Cavs. Like, oh, they should let this guy do more. But we tried. I promise you guys, the Cavs really, really have tried to give this guy as much offensive potential as possible. It seems like he has no confidence on the offensive side. He catches the ball in the corner. He doesn't want to create his own shot. He goes to the corner. When he gets the ball and he has to dribble, I watched with my own eyes. He's lost like a deer in headlights. He literally cannot create his own shot, and that's the biggest problem. So I'm really happy to hear that the Cavs are looking. No offense to Isaac Okoro. Love the pick at the time, love what he's done for a little bit. It's just the fact that he wasn't able to develop into a consistent offensive threat, and that's what's holding them back right now, is the fact that they have lack of ball handlers outside of DG and Mobley. DG and Mitchell, and even Garland is a different story that I talked about in the Sabonis. You'll see the thumbnail with Sabonis and Garland. But yeah, so now it's time to break down what the Cavs can get for the Mr. guy. I just hinted it at you. If you know who that is, Jonas Valanciunas. What they can get for the guy that they drafted so very high. Shout out Isaac Okoro, but Jonas Valanciunas is the biggest option. I know Billy made a full video on that, but the thing is this guy is without a doubt their best option because I tried it out. It works. You can get him straight up, and the Kings are probably going to be happier with a young small forward with the upside of Okoro, if he has any upside, and a bad contract, then they might be with Jonas Valanciunas, who's a little older, is out of his prime, but the Cavs can get a great backup center who can help Jarrett Allen rebound, because, of course, Jarrett Allen, although he's soft in the playoffs, we do need some rebounding help, and it would be really, really good to see at least us have a backup center for if Jarrett Allen is being soft, you can put this guy in. This guy's very, very physical as well. That's what I love about Jonas Valanciunas. Super physical guy. Willing to go pick and roll and elevate for dunks. He can also shoot the ball pretty well, fun fact. This guy's a good player. Like, genuinely, Jonas Valanciunas is a good player. He showed it in his past, and this would be the correct move to make. Try to trade him straight up for Jonas Valanciunas. That's the best thing that I have been able to find right now. Steven Adams actually signed an extension with the Rockets, so it doesn't seem likely that they're going to trade him. But you can get him. You can try to get a guy like Lonzo. You can try to get a guy like somebody else that I'm going to make a video on, and you're going to see that soon, that that the Cavs may have been linked with, or that proposals are saying that the Cavs are linked with. So I'm going to hint that, but there is a guy in the Eastern Conference team. But we continue to just look at this trade. It would have to be a straight-up deal. The second apron does limit them, and of course the Cavs have literally no draft capital unless they're willing to give one of their second-round picks this year. And I've talked about the draft picks a lot this year. There are good options for them in the second round. Like, genuinely, there are guys that could just fit in that center need, like the center from Alabama that I talked about. But yeah, Jonas Valanciunas could be their best bet, and it's so sad to see that a lottery pick for the Cavaliers could be going, but it makes complete sense due to his disappointing recent play on the offensive side specifically. Still played good defense when he was on the court. He just could not create his own shot, and that really, really does limit you as a player. So thank you guys all for joining my Cavs Digest. Who can the Cavs give for Isaac Okoro? Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys like Okoro? Do you guys want him to stay? Do you guys want him to go? Let me know everything. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you guys all for subscribing. Go ahead and share these with your friends. If you're not subscribed, go hit that button. And as always, I'm Matt Pelagie. Thank you guys for joining me.